Welcome to the most dragged fashion website design with section or page transition animation using HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and GSAP. Here is what we have made so far along with testimonial section and about section that we will code today. Alright, let's start with the HTML, aka the skeleton that holds our fancy outfit together. We've got a section with the class testimonial, because what's a fashion brand without people saying "I love your trench coat" every 5 seconds? Inside, I've divided it into 3 main parts. Left side, for the person's photo and name. Center, where their actual testimonial text lives. Right side, showing off those impressive stats, because nothing says we're successful like big numbers in bold fonts. Basically, we're creating a fashion magazine layout, but instead of photoshopped models, we have Jon Snow reviewing a trench coat. He might know nothing, but apparently, he knows good tailoring. Now for the CSS, the glam squad of our layout. We're giving the testimonial section that expensive but minimal vibe. This centers everything neatly, because if your testimonials aren't centered, do you even trust them? We're using grid because it's like the designer version of Flexbox, more control, more drama. This splits the layout into 3 columns, photo, quote, and stats, like a balanced meal, but for your layout. This pushes the image area down just enough so it feels artistically placed, not awkwardly floating. The fit content keeps it as compact as a designer handbag, small, but expensive looking. A small label to introduce the section, basically a classy name tag that says, "Yes, these people love our brand." Please notice. This gives the photo a sleek designer crop, that weirdly specific border radius makes it look expensive. This keeps our image neat and proportional, no awkward stretching allowed. Because if people's face gets distorted, we all lose. This little tag name sits on top of the image, like a designer label sewn into your clothes. It whispers, "Yes, it's branded." Please appreciate me quietly. Nothing too crazy here in Testimonial Center, just setting up a safe zone for our giant, unnecessary quotation mark later. The main testimonial text, bold enough to stand out, but elegant enough to sound trustworthy. Because what's a quote without an obnoxiously large quote mark? This adds drama, balance, and a touch of I have design opinions. Simple flex layout to vertically center those stats, the humble bright column of the section. This is the flex part, big, bold, confident numbers saying we're kind of a big deal. Label under number small and subtle, because we already yelled with the number above, this part's just whispering collections elegantly. And the second stat shifts to the right, because even stats deserve to have personality. Oh, I forgot, but we keep each number plus label combo neatly stacked like a limited edition perfume display with stat container itself. I think we are done with CSS, so let's go for JavaScript and GSAP for this fashion website testimonial section. We kick things off by creating our testimonials array, basically a tiny database of fashionable folks. Each object holds three things: the image, the name, and the review text. Think of it as a red carpet lineup of your favorite characters, but this time, they're rating your brand instead of fighting over the Iron Throne. Here we start from the very first testimonial, index 0. Because even though Arya might say she's first, JavaScript politely disagrees. We're defining a function that grabs a testimonial based on its index. Like saying, hey JS, show me the next celebrity endorsement please. Once it finds the correct testimonial object, it's time for some animation magic. This little sequence fades the current image out, swaps it with the new one, and then fades it back in, smooth as silk. It's like your testimonial is saying, hold up, I need an outfit change. Once the image and name are updated, GSAP gracefully brings them back on stage. Next, the testimonial text does its own mini performance. It fades out and slides down, takes a deep breath, changes its script, and then reappears gracefully, totally refreshed. Basically, this is how you should enter every room in your life, with a fade and a flourish. Now we set the pace every 5 seconds, we move to the next testimonial. The %testimonials.length part ensures we loop back to the first one after reaching the end. It's like a carousel, but make it fashion. No clicking needed, your website just casually flexes how many happy customers it has, on repeat. Finally, we call the function once so something actually shows up when the page loads. Because an empty testimonial section looks suspiciously like your brand has no fans, and we can't have that. In short, this JavaScript section makes your testimonial layout feel alive. It automatically cycles through customers, fades in and out with GSAP animations, and makes sure every transition feels cinematic, like each testimonial got its own runway moment. So this is the testimonial section we coded. Looks lovely, right? Subscribe to see more content like this, it's free anyways. Alright guys, in this section, we're building a clean and elegant About Us layout using HTML, CSS Grid, and GSAP animations to make it come alive on scroll. Let's break it down piece by piece. So here's the HTML structure. We've got a main section with the class About Story, which basically wraps everything inside this block. Inside it, there's an About BG overlay, which adds that soft transparent layer over the background, gives it a nice subtle depth without distracting from the content. Then we've got About Container, and this is where the main grid layout happens. It divides the content into two columns, one for the image and one for the text. Inside the image column, you'll see About Image Wrapper and About Image Mask. Now, these two work together to handle all the clipping and overflow effects we'll animate later using GSAP. Finally, the About content holds everything text-related: our label, heading, and paragraphs that explain the brand story. And we are done with HTML, so let's write our CSS to style this much text we have in About section. We start with About Story, setting it to relative so the overlay and other position elements can stay inside it. We're also hiding overflow, keeping everything neat and contained, no animation leaks outside the boundary. Then About BG overlay covers the full section using position, absolute and a very low opacity. It's just there for a faint texture. Now, About Container is where we define the grid. It uses grid template columns, 1.2 fraction 1 fraction, meaning the image side gets a bit more space than the text. There's also a gap of 3 rem for breathing room between the columns, and max width, 1400 px to keep the layout centered and clean. Moving to the image part, both About Image Wrapper and About Image Mask use overflow, hidden and a border radius of 16 pixels. That rounded corner combined with hidden overflow makes the animation look smoother when we reveal the image. The image itself starts slightly zoomed in with transform, scale 1.1. That's intentional, because we'll animate it back to its original scale later to create that slow zoom-in reveal effect. For the text section, About content is kept at a readable width, around 600 pixels. The About label uses smaller uppercase text with letter spacing to give it a designer feel. The heading and paragraphs are well spaced and balanced, following consistent line heights and margins. The heading uses a larger font size and a tighter line height to look modern and punchy. Margin bottom, 1.5 rem keeps space between the heading and the paragraph below, never let your text breathe unevenly. And the paragraphs keep things simple, good line height for readability and a bit of spacing between each line to maintain rhythm in the typography. Alright, time to bring this section to life, because static content is so last season. We're using GSAP, the green sock animation platform, along with Scroll Trigger, to animate elements as they enter the viewport. This is where our image reveal magic begins. We're targeting About Image Mask, which wraps the main image. Think of it as a curtain that hides the photo behind it. We start by setting the clip path to inset. What this means is, we basically crops the right side all the way in, so the image starts completely hidden. Then GSAP animates it to reveal the full image, kind of like the curtain opening slowly across the stage. We give it that smooth acceleration at the start and a gentle slowdown at the end. And that little delay ensures it doesn't start immediately. We let the section breathe for a moment before revealing. The scroll trigger part is key. It tells GSAP when to start this animation, specifically when the About Story section hits 80% from the top of the viewport. So, as soon as the user scrolls near it, the image reveal begins, pure scroll-based choreography. Next, we animate the image itself. Remember how we started it zoomed in at 1.1 scale? Here, we bring it back to its true scale 1, so as the image reveals, it subtly zooms in, giving a cinematic motion. Finally, each element inside about content, that's the label, heading, and paragraphs, slides upward slightly, y30, and fades in one after another using stagger. It creates a natural storytelling rhythm as users scroll, like the text is gracefully entering the stage. Now let's see if this code works or not in this about section. Now it's time to finalize everything and see what we did in this video so we can say our goodbyes. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel to see more content like this, it's free anyways. If you have been dealing with my dead humor for 17 minutes straight then,